I'd like to congratulate App State. They played well. They deserved to win. Give our guys a lot of credit for coming back the way they did and forcing overtime, made some sensational plays that last drive and defied the odds to get to that point. But they played better in overtime than we did. And it wasn't that the plays weren't there. They were there. We just didn't execute them, and they executed theirs. But we played very poorly offensively. For about 3 quarters. Told the team at halftime, when you have 6 penalties and 2 turnovers and 2 more fumbles that you fortunately recovered, and they don't have any turnovers, then you normally you're going to be down by about 20 points. We were lucky that we were only down 5, and that everybody needed to relax and just play. I thought our defense played pretty well. They made a few plays in the air, but they're going to because they got good players. And, they deserve to win. And, the guys are hurting in the locker room, but no one died here. And we got a big game next week that we're going to have to rebound and be ready to play.
I don't know what you have available to you immediately post-game, but have you rewatched the last play of the game and seen various angles?
I have not.
It was extremely close, but there's been multiple replays that have not gone your way this year. Do you have any kind of sense of just what goes into the process of
there's a process, and it's an objective review. And once a play is determined to be ruled a certain way, there has to be indisputable evidence to overturn that ruling. So, it's a hard job to be an official. You're asking 7 or 8 guys to watch 22 people. That's pretty much impossible at the speed the game's played. We all see things out there that we think should be called, but we're not totally unbiased either. They're always going to miss a few. You got to play well enough and take that doubt out of the equation. We didn't do that today.
Coach, in the fourth quarter, was there something specifically that kind of flipped for your guys, or was it just we kind of need to go out there and get it done?
I think our backs were against the wall. They understood that. And, Jordan was able to make a few plays with his legs, and Surratt made some unbelievable catches, which he does. And that was pretty much the key to it.
And you talked a lot this week about your focus level with distractions on the outside. How would you kind of evaluate your team's focus level coming into today?
Yeah. Well, we're not into making excuses here. And the assistant coaches felt we had a good week of practice and preparation. We talked today. They felt like we were really ready to play. And but we didn't play very well on offense for quite a while. And so I give App credit. They came in here and played well.
When you guys started to get things going in the fourth quarter, it seemed that the fans started to get back into it. What can you say about them today and how they responded to you all playing?
Oh, yeah, you could hear them, and, that's when fans are going to get into it, is when you make good plays. And it took us a while to make them and get them into the game. They wanted to be into the game. We didn't give them the opportunity to be in the game. And so we have the most passionate fans in the country. And they proved that this week with game day and everything else. And so, we're blessed to have such a great following.
What do you hope the message is going to be next week as you guys kind of rebound entering the season finale?
I mean, this is athletics. There isn't a guy on the team that's never lost a game. So in athletics, when you get knocked down, you got to get back up. And, you learn the lessons, whatever lessons there are to be learned, and use them to make you stronger, and that's what we got to do.
Regardless of the loss, just how much pride do you kind of have in this team just getting this far and staying undefeated for so long?
Well, quite a bit, but the season's not over yet. So not ready to throw that many bouquets out there yet. This was a winnable game. We didn't play well enough to win. I'm disappointed in that. And I didn't prepare the team well enough. And we got a big challenge this week that we need to get done.
Coach, you mentioned just kind of the build up to this game. Does this loss maybe sting a little bit more, considering I'm sure this is one you really wanted to win for the fan base and everything? this
No,
week?
every loss stings. And when you're 11, what were we, 10-0? When you're 10-0 and you lose, it's going to sting.
Whether or not your next game is for a spot in the Sun Belt Championship will probably be decided in a courtroom between now and Thursday. Just how do you deal with that kind of situation?
I'm really not even aware of that.
Good to see you, Curt. You know, obviously not the result you guys wanted tonight, but just the excitement of today, what everybody got to experience here on this campus. I mean, seeing what today was like, it's just amazing to see what it was compared to, it was already great, but compared to what it was the first day you got here, just the growth of this program, the growth of excitement here. Just how special was today as a whole? You know, disregarding the loss, just everything before that, what was that atmosphere like?
Well, you know, like I said kind of Monday, you know, this is an exciting thing for the fans, and it's tremendous exposure. It's basically a 2-day commercial for the university athletic department football program. And, you know, I enjoyed myself yesterday quite a bit with Pat McAfee. You know, today, you know, it's kind of a different deal. You're on, you're off. And our fans really turned out and were awesome. So, and then, you know, it says a lot about JMU. I think the college football game day, they were very impressed with the Friday turnout and Saturday turnout. Yeah, so, like I said, we have great fans.
And Coach, obviously, just one more for me. App State really limited your downfield plays today. Just was that something that they did really well tonight, or was it more on your execution?
It was our a little bit of both, but we missed some plays out there. There were plays out there we didn't make, yeah.